Hi, Alex. I'm
Hi.
Jocelyn. How are you today?
I'm good.
So, what brings you in here to see me this afternoon?
I just had a baby, and
Congratulations.
thank you. I smoke a lot, and my doctor's been telling me that I need to stop, but it's just really hard for me because I get stressed out a lot
Okay.
because I'm home alone with my baby a lot. So.
Okay. Did you smoke before when you were pregnant?
Yeah, I did. Not as much, but now that I'm more stressed out because of the baby, I smoke more.
Okay. About how many cigarettes would you say that you smoked a day?
Now,
Mm-hmm.
I smoke about a pack a day.
You smoke about a pack a day. So, would you say that you're more focused on smoking? Like, are you all constantly like looking for your next cigarette, or are you able to put that out of your mind for a while and take care of the baby?
I mean, when I need to take care of the baby, I try not to smoke. But I mean, my main focus now is trying not to smoke around the baby because I know that's not good for the baby. But it's just hard.
So on a scale of, say 1 to 10, 10 being the most harmful to you, or 1 being the least harmful and 10 being the most harmful, where would you think that would lie for a baby to be around secondhand smoke?
I know that it's bad. I mean, I know that it's
Okay.
a 10.
Good.
It's just getting to that point of
Right.
stopping.
Well, and recognizing that it's a problem really is the first step in making change. Do you feel like you are ready to make that change?
Yeah, I am.
Have you tried to make a change before?
Not really.
Okay.
Anytime I've tried, it just doesn't seem to work.
Okay. So, do you mind if we maybe talk about some strategies on what has worked for other people?
Sure.
When they've tried to quit smoking? Okay. Well, one thing that a lot of people do when they quit smoking is they maybe look into some sort of nicotine replacement therapy, sort of like the patch or, like the nicotine gum. Have you ever heard of that?
A little bit. I don't know a whole lot.
Okay.
About it.
Okay. Well, one thing that does is it supplies nicotine to your system, so you're not constantly fiending for that nicotine, so that replacement is in your body. Another thing that does work for some people is they eat a little bit more candy, and they do things with their hands a little bit more because sometimes it's just a habit, and breaking just the hand motions and everything tends to kind of help people keep their hands distracted and things like that.
Okay.
Have you ever considered doing that?
Not before, but it sounds like something I'd be willing to try.
Okay. And then another thing that, you said that, you're really stressed out taking care of the baby, and, this isn't really a stop smoking technique, but, there are ways that you could reduce some stress, or if you're feeling a little bit overwhelmed and depressed, talking to your doctor maybe about some other maybe pharmacological options to kind of help you through that depression or the anxiety that you might feel. Do you feel like any of those ideas might work?
Yeah, I think they sound good.
Okay. Do you have any other ideas that you think could work?
I think I think the nicotine, like that patch, that seems to work.
Good. And those are available at the stores, so you don't
Okay.
need a prescription for those. Do you feel like that's something that, was within your, budget? They're not too expensive. It certainly is more of an upfront investment than, a pack of cigarettes a day, but in the long run, it would pay off.
Okay.
How confident do you think you are on a scale of 1 being the least confident and 10 being the most confident about starting this plan?
I'm at about a 7.
Great. That's very good. That means a lot of people that are at a 7 or higher usually are more likely to start their plan and carry it out, and they're more motivated to make it successful. But to get it up a little higher, is there any other thing that could maybe raise your confidence a little bit?
Helping or having more help with the baby would definitely help.
Okay. Do you have some of those resources, or do you have people in your family that could help, or the baby's father?
The father, he works a lot, so he's not home a lot. But I do have a friend that might be willing to help.
Okay.
So.
And, there are people in the community through, that you could meet on Facebook, some moms groups and things like that, where you can get together and, kind of share frustrations, and sometimes parenting classes can kind of introduce you to some other people.
Okay.
Also there is an app that some people tell me that they really like for their phone. It's an app that tracks your progress for when you try to quit smoking. It tells you how much money you've saved, how many minutes are added on to your life.
Okay.
And things like that a lot of people really use that as a motivator when they feel like they're about to pick up a cigarette or go outside to smoke, that they look at that app, and that really kind of helps keep them geared through.
Okay.
And it's great that you have that confidence already going into the into it. So when do you think that you might be able to start?
Probably next week.
Okay, great. And are you going to keep smoking until then, or are you just going to try to taper off a little bit, or?
I'll try to cut back. I mean,
Okay.
I know it's not realistic for me to just
Okay.
stop, but I definitely
Great.
will try to cut back, especially
Great.
around the baby.
That's great. And that will really help the baby too. Because, as we talked about earlier, there's a lot of harmful effects. And, the fact that you are motivated by your baby is a great sign for you. Do you think that it would be helpful for us to meet again to maybe discuss how things are going and to review your progress?
Yeah, I think
Okay.
that would help.
Great. When would you like to do that? We could do it every week, every 2 weeks.
Every 2 weeks.
Okay.
Probably, yeah.
Great. So what we'll do then is we'll schedule something for 2 weeks out, and good luck on your first week. And if you need some motivation in between, just let me know.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.